This video will walk you through iWar's Lab 1 Tutorial 1 Individual Soldier Movement. So the first thing that we're going to do is open a new terrain. To do that, we load iWars and this window will appear. And you just simply click McKenna Mount Site, which is what we will use for most of our analysis and most of our terrain, and hit Go. For the sake of time, I already have the terrain loaded and it's right here. You can see the entire mount site right here. You can zoom in by scrolling up. You can zoom out by scrolling down, and you can move around by clicking and dragging. We're going to focus on this building in the center here, this elongated building, and we're going to focus on this most southern portion of it. So moving on to step 2, we're going to add a soldier to the terrain. So we go to Add Unit or Agent, Blue, Single Agent, Human Agent, Default Agent, and you can see that they appear right here in the center of the screen. I'm going to click and drag them out so that they're not inside the building, and I'm going to turn them so that they're facing towards the south. Generally speaking, what you can do to change the way that they're facing is just hold down Shift and click anywhere on the screen and it will turn them. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a linear feature. So we go to Add Overlay, Add Linear Feature, Add Path. And we're going to call this Path Upstairs. So now I'm going to hold down the Control button and click to form my path. I'm going to go basically into the building, around the corner, and up the stairs. I'm going to change it to the second floor view so that I can continue up the stairs, around the corner, and to the window. Alright, so step 3 is now complete, and the next thing we're going to do is create a movement mission. So we click on the activity builder, the mission builder, right up here, and we see this window pop open, and I am going to change it from the default mission 1 to call it Move Upstairs. Next thing I'm going to do is click down here where it says Template Library. I'm going to scroll down to where it says Movement and Move Along Path Individual. I'm going to click on that icon and drag it over to the gridded screen. And you can see the activity pops up, and it consists of Set Path, Change Facing Direction, and Moving. Set Path is in red, which means it requires information. So I click on Set Path, open my Properties window, and you can see it's requiring the path name. So I'm going to click on Path Upstairs, and it goes from being red. The top activity also changes to being green. And we now are telling iWars to define a mission where we have an agent that's going to follow the path upstairs. The next thing that we have to do is we have to assign the mission. So I'm going to click on Move Upstairs. I'm going to expand Blue Force. Now my single default agent, I'm going to assign them this mission. And I'm going to hit Save Scenario. I'm going to save it. Let's just call it. I'm just going to call it Tutorial 1. And I'm going to close my mission builder. Alright, if I did everything right, I should be able to hit Play Scenario, and I'll see my agent slowly move up the staircase. I'm going to switch it to the second floor view. Okay, there he is. And he's moved to the window. I'm going to hit stop and it'll set it back to the beginning. And I'm going to now do it from, I'm going to show you all something cool. You can go to first person observe and you can see what the agent is seeing as they run through the scenario. So I'm hitting play. Alright, so they're following the path, walking through a narrow hallway, turning, going up the stairs, turning, and walking to the window. And that concludes tutorial 1.